everybody and welcome at MuranoGlassItaly.com. Today we are here with Alberto and we're gonna mount a chandelier for you to see at home how to mount your own chandelier. Iniziamo.
Una volta presi tutti i pezzi e tolti dall'impallaggio e riposti sopra il tavolo, procederemo al successivo montaggio del lampadario seguendo le istruzioni che vengono allegate in ogni lampadario.
So basically what Alberto was saying, that the moment you receive the package, make sure you open it with care to make sure that you're not breaking the packages. Once you opened it, put all the pieces on the table and check the instruction menu.
Procediamo ora con il montaggio del lampadario secondo le istruzioni.
And now we will proceed to mount the chandelier following the instructions.
Prima cosa prendiamo la tige centrale e andremo ad utilizzare tutte le rondelle che vengono descritte anche nelle istruzioni.
So what we are going to do now is that we mount the main body of the chandelier. You need to take the main metal rod and then mount the washers on the top of it.
Inizialmente prendiamo la rondella di base che è dorata e cominciamo ad avvitarla nella tige centrale, nella parte filettata più lunga.
So what we are going to do now is that we take the gold washer, and then we're gonna mount it in the screw part of the metal rod.
Cominciamo ad avvitare.
We start screwing it.
La portiamo fino alla fine della parte filettata.
We're gonna screw it till the very end. So through all the way to the base, you have to screw it.
Una volta arrivati a questa fase,
The moment you arrive to this phase,
cominciamo a prendere la parte più lunga di vetro nei pezzi di ricambio, chiamata mazza, e la inseriamo all'interno della tige.
once you screwed it well on, you take the glass part, which is the longest over here and the neck, and you put it on the rod in a way that it's ending here at the washer.
Io vi faccio notare che questa rondella servirà poi per poter regolare l'altezza di tutta la parte vitrea nel caso ci siano problematiche di distanza.
The reason why you see all these screw threadings is that basically with this washer you're able to regulate the depth and the height. So we're gonna mount more pieces and parts on top of the base, and by moving this part a little bit down we're able to modify the height.
Seconda fase, prendiamo la sfera e andiamo ad inserirla facendo attenzione che questa parte dell'elemento, molto simile a quella inferiore, sia nella parte superiore.
As a second step, we're gonna take the black ball and put it on the top of the white element. Observe the finishing of the two elements. It's gonna help you to identify which is the top part and how you need to put it on.
In questo caso voi potete notare come la tige arriva giusto a livello e manca lo spazio. Quindi io devo andare ad agire sulla rondella inferiore per potermi riprendere lo spazio che manca nella parte superiore.
As you can see, right now we are arrived at the very end of the rod, so there is no more space left. So what we need to do, as we said in the beginning, we're gonna screw the washer a little bit lower to regulate the height and the depth of the parts. As you can see, Alberto is doing, he's screwing the shred to regulate the top part, and he's gonna do it till the point the edge is out.
Una volta regolata la rondella e fatta fuoriuscire la tige dello spazio sufficiente, procediamo con inserire il pezzo successivo.
The moment we manage to regulate the height by moving the washer along the threadings, and we see that the top part is out, we will go on and put the third element on the top.
Il pezzo successivo, detto corona viene inserito nella parte superiore del lampadario. Nella parte superiore del lampadario poi, facendo attenzione a non far cadere i pezzi, viene inserita la rondella successiva.
So basically this part is called the crown. Once you put the crown on the rod, you take a washer and you are screwing the washer on the threadings. Make sure that you don't let the crown fall down, so somebody gonna give you a helping hand and hold the crown. Make sure that you screw the washer down to make it firm.
In questa fase bisogna fare attenzione a non stringere troppo questi elementi, altrimenti il vetro va in tensione e col tempo potrebbe rompere tutta la struttura del lampadario.
So what you need to pay attention on is the washer, don't put it too tight. If you put it too tight, then over time the elements will, in this part where the elements are touching, they're gonna ruin, they're gonna get worn and ruined. So you need to make sure that there is a little bit of room to play. So don't make the top screwer and the bottom threading too tight.
A questo punto andremo ad inserire il gancio che servirà ad agganciare il lampadario sulla parte alta del soffitto. Questo gancio ha una vite che poi dovrà essere stretta.
The next step is to put on the hook. So this is the hook with which you're gonna put the chandelier on the ceiling. So you have to screw it in and make sure it's standing straight.
A questo punto inseriremo all'interno del lampadario il cavo elettrico centrale, che in questo momento, per semplicità nelle spiegazioni, non faremo.
And then you take the cable that you found in a box and you have to put the cable through this hole all the way down that it's gonna exit at this part. For the simplicity of the video, we will not gonna do it because it takes quite some time to do it.
Finita questa fase, mettiamo da parte il pezzo montato e procediamo con la seconda fase, che è il montaggio della parte superiore che collega il lampadario al soffitto.
So at this stage we are ready with the main part, so we proceed with the next step, which is basically mounting the part which goes and touches the ceiling.
Procediamo ora a montare la parte superiore del lampadario detta rosone sul soffitto. Questa parte andrà a coprire l'impianto elettrico nella parte alta del lampadario.
So now we're going to mount the element called rosone, which is basically meant to touch the ceiling and cover the cabling.
Inseriamo a questo punto il gancio superiore sul gancio che verrà fuori dalla parte del soffitto.
As a first step, we're going to put the hook, the main hook, on the top part which touches the ceiling.
Dopo inseriremo la tige sulla parte del rosone in metallo e del rosone di vetro, facendo attenzione ad aver inserito prima questa rondella con la vite e questa rondella detta rosetta.
It's always good if two people are mounting it. So basically what we're going to do now, we are mounting the top part. So what we did, we have this small little element which touches the bottom of the cup. Then we have the little ring that goes in up. And then we're gonna mount basically the top part.
Facendo attenzione che le parti in vetro non scivolino, andiamo ad inserire la tige sul gancio a soffitto, girando la tige sul gancio medesimo.
So what you make sure is that there are different elements which goes together. So you need two people so the elements are not going to fall apart. And basically you are screwing the main bar to the hook on the top with these movements. You see? And in the end there is this small little screw that you need to screw in to make sure that your chandelier will be fixed to the ceiling.
A questo punto andiamo a riprendere l'elemento che avevamo già montato e andiamo a inserirlo sull'ultima parte della catena del lampadario.
At this stage, we're gonna put the main element on the chain. Make sure that it's very easy. You just basically have to hook it up here. And then let it hang straight.
Inseriamo ora la parte in metallo del lampadario, detta fondino, nella parte superiore, bloccando il tutto con una delle rondelle a disposizione.
Due to the space that we have available, we put the main part on the top, but of course you have the ceiling part here on the top, imagine that one. And now we are putting the next step, the main metal part, on the bottom. And observe that here, with the threading, you have to fix it. So there is the same metal bar that we saw in the beginning, which goes out on this part, and then you insert this final element.
Successivamente andiamo a inserire questa parte nella parte finale della tige.
And right now, as a next step, we're gonna put this part in the end of the metal rod. We're just gonna slowly screw it on the thread.
Da questo foro uscirà il cavo elettrico.
So here is the little hole where the electricity cable will exit the main part. Make sure that you are fixing the little screw with the screwdriver in order to ensure that the whole part is fixed.
A questo punto andremo ad inserire ogni singolo braccio nell'apposito foro, avendo in precedenza montato la tazza come da istruzioni.
And this is the fun part. So now we're gonna start mounting the chandelier. What we are doing right now is basically putting the lamps, the arms, inside of the metal element. Observe how my colleague is basically putting first the cable screw and then places the top part in. You don't have to screw this part, it's by itself, it's standing. It is made in a way that it is balancing.
Inseriamo ora gli elementi delle foglie, i ricci o eventuali fiori del lampadario.
And right now, after first we place all the lamps in, or the arms, we are putting in the leaves, the little curls, and all decorative elements. Observe that everything is basically goes into a specific place. Always follow the instruction when you are mounting this part of the chandelier.
Inserire le spine di ogni singolo lampadario sulle spine che escono dal corpo centrale.
As you can see, next to the cablage there is a plug, and you need to right now put the other plug in order they form a unity.
A questo punto partiamo ad inserire fondino in metallo e fondino in vetro nella parte inferiore del lampadario.
Right now we are mounting the metal part and the glass base part of the chandeliers to hide all the cableage behind it.
Inseriamo quindi la parte finale del lampadario, detto appunto finale, avvitandola sulla tige che fuoriesce dal fondino.
So basically what we are doing now is that we are putting in the final bottom part decorative element of the chandelier, and we are screwing it in till the point it touches. Make sure you screw it in, but don't stretch it and string it too much. Leave a little bit of room to play so you're not gonna ruin the elements over time. And this is how you mount a chandelier. Just make sure that you always follow the instruction, and as you can see, it's a child play. Have a lot of fun with your chandelier.